There's one annoying thing about this Golf R that is very annoying. This little trim piece right here, you can see it's stripping and it's very sharp. The edges are very sharp. I bought the part for it, but it ended up being the wrong thing. It was a left-hand drive piece, like a little trim piece. The left-hand drive. So I'm thinking maybe I can pull it out, strip the chrome piece off it, and maybe repaint it. I don't know, but I'm gonna attempt to do that. Never done it before. Don't have no idea. Don't want to break it, but we're gonna try. From what I can see here, it seems like this part here can move. Whoa, whoa! Blows not. Really? That easy? And then these just come off. Oh, that's easy. Get a screwdriver and flip those off. Got it off, it didn't break. Just now we need to think how to get this little piece of this thing off it. I'm gonna try and see if I can strip this. But sometimes these little simple things can be very annoying in the cars. And when it comes to the cars, like, I want everything to be perfect. Sometimes if it's not perfect, I don't even want to drive the cars sometimes. So let's fix this. Some of this thing is a little bit challenging to get rid of. Very challenging, so I'm gonna try and see if I can just smooth it down and see. I'm gonna smooth it down and see if it makes a difference. Wait. See if this thing. Just gonna try and rub all of this because just gonna put some black paint on it.
Like much one charge. Just that when I painted that, these edges might show. Man, we'll see.
Alright, going to use some interior spray, some enamel. Oh, don't look bad enough. First coat, don't look too bad. I'm gonna make this dry for a little bit and then we'll give it another coat. Don't look too bad. Alright, second coat. Need this to dry. Now we should be good to go. Leave it to dry and we're good to go. I'm not sure what year they start with this trim, but if you have a Golf like this and, you know, just a quick, easy way to fix that, do it yourself, when in DIY, yeah, a quick DIY method of fixing that issue yourself. I mean, I don't even know if you fix it. I haven't installed it back as yet, but, you know, quick and easy way. I rub it down with this, I scuff it down with the thingy. Then I use some alcohol to wipe it off, and then I apply the paint. So I'm just waiting for it to dry. I might just put it in the sun, let it dry some more, and then we install it. And I don't want you guys to get my channel wrong. My channel is not because I'm Asafa the Subthinking. I don't want you to expect to come on here and see cars, me building cars to go on the drag strip to run 9 seconds or 8 seconds. That's not what my channel is about. This is just my channel of me working on cars, me reviewing cars, just driving cars and all that stuff, you know. So if you expect to come on here and say, you know, me building race cars and all that stuff, just to go and run 9 seconds, that's not what the channel is about. Not saying I'm not going to do anything like that, but my channel is not dedicated to racing or buying supercars. Or if you want to see supercars, you just have to go somewhere else to find that. This is not what this channel is about. So don't get it wrong. And if you see me building my old cars, I saw somebody call my Chevelle a junk. I mean, it's a very expensive junk and I love it. So no problem, just make sure you continue liking and subscribing to the channel. No issue whatsoever. You're free to make your comments and all that stuff, but my channel is not about that. So yeah, let's get back to it. So while we wait for our trim piece to dry, I'm going to answer 2 questions that I got asked on the last video. One of them was, if I'm not selling this car again. I'm just sitting here waiting for somebody to come and buy it. The car can't sell if nobody no buy it, you know. Somebody has to buy it. So it's here for sale, still for sale. You know what I mean? But somebody has to buy it. Alright, second question. I guess when I launched the car, somebody saw that my phone stayed on the dashboard. That's because of this mat right here. So this is kind of a sticky mat where you can put your phone, you can put your sunglasses, and it won't fall off. These little gadgets you can find on Amazon and all that stuff. I'm always on Amazon searching for, you know, some little gadgets to use on the cars or around the house. Alright guys, I'm gonna install my work of art. I mean, I could let it dry until tomorrow, but and the texture look different. I could let it dry until tomorrow, but guess what? I want to put it on now, today. Don't have time to wait till tomorrow. So I don't want to press on the top of it. So I'm gonna get the screwdriver and just use it on the sides. Alright. See if I can do this without pressing on the top. That's one. Two, 3. That seems like everything. Everything lock and loaded. This one. Yeah. Right, let's push this back inside where it belongs. I like it all of going and it's so risky for going and to come out. Alright, it's inside. Don't look bad. Let me show you guys. It doesn't have the smooth texture like these, but I think that's not a bad thing because the paint wouldn't match back anyway. So I don't mind it. It looks good. Let it dry for 24 hours and see if it keeps the same texture, but I don't mind it. It looks way better. That was just a quick DIY fix, fixing the bezel. The bezel, that's the name of it, the little trim on the shifter, and it turned out real good. I like it. and seeing it in person, it's different from seeing it on camera. So I like it. So yeah guys, if you have an issue like this, it's easy to sort out because I know a lot of you guys want to learn to work on your cars, want to know what to do certain things on the cars, and some small things like this, you shouldn't be paying nobody to do anything like it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in another video. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit the like button, helps with the algorithm. Big up.